Very, 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 very happy to be back. Got a special guest with me right now. My bro Sonny Digital got him quickly stop in
Yup.
during his busy schedule. A lot going on over at Rolling Records. If y'all don't know, I'm the studio manager over there. Good thing because of this man. He's put together a lot. Been around him for about 7, 8 years now, and I've seen him do nothing but good in this city. Been the music man pretty much. Well, without further ado, Sonny Digital.
Yup. What's up, bro?
Cooling. Um, this gonna be we gonna do this quick because Sonny's on press time. So, um, I really asked him up here because really, what you got coming out right now?
Um,
Got the,
it just went up. I don't really know right now. I got my shit that's out right now though. The
okay.
the work
Okay.
single though.
The work.
We gonna do the
We
Black
had a
Go
lot
To.
of fun doing that video.
We gonna do the Black Go To mixtape, but it's up in the air right now. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
ain't nothing locked in yet.
All right. So we got the Black Go To mixtape work video out right now. Work video was extreme fun. The whole time I've heard like majority of the tape is fire, but that ain't really the reason I brought Sonny up here. Sonny is a legend in this city, and I'm not talking about like old legend. I'm talking about living, breathing, doing right the fuck now, and been doing it. If you know an artist, pretty much that's come through Atlanta, I say in the last 10 years, like they've come through this man's studio. I've watched personally. I watched him groom and bring up artists like 516. If you don't know, that is the most legendary studio in my eyes in this fucking city. A lot of amazing things. Appreciate you, Black. A lot of amazing things happen there. And he is the reason for this. Like, what makes you do the things you do for people? Because I've seen you help a lot of fucking artists, bro.
I don't know, bro. It's just the right thing to do. You know, it ain't even just helping the artists. I just helping just them specifically. I help everybody. You know what I'm saying? They just get exploited for the help. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I understand. That's how shit be. Shit be. You already know how shit is. Everything ain't gonna always be like. Everybody ain't gonna always understand know how to accept their blessing for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta take them for how they come. But um, could you tell them some of the artists you worked with over the years?
I prefer not to.
You know,
I don't really like talking about nobody like that no more. Like I'm kind of getting over it. Like it's getting tired. Like like shit. It's 10 years deep. Like man, if y'all wanna see who I done or who I work with, that's up to the people to go look up now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like I just ain't got that drive to be trying to explain to people who I am or what I done anymore. Like that's kind
feel
of
like
dead.
the work speaks for itself.
Nah, it's either you just here or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Either you know or you don't know. If you don't know, you behind. That's really what's going on.
Nah, I didn't. Like I understand what you're saying. It's weird. Like being in this shit for as long as you've been in. Do you think where do you see yourself going in the next couple years? Like, where do you want to go? What do you want people to see? What do you want people to see from what you're doing? Like, what do you want them to get back?
From what I'm doing music wise,
Yeah, cause
I'm
like
not
your
really.
genes.
I mean, I don't really. Honestly, at this point, I don't really want nothing from nobody. I don't want nothing from the game no more. I'm really just kind of drained from this, man, and the business and the people in it, though. I'm kind of just like really like I be trying to tell people this shit like a 9 to 5 to me. This shit ain't something that nigga just love
It's
to do.
starting to feel
Or,
like
you know what I'm
work.
saying? Like it is work. It ain't feeling this what it is because I'm not doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
What do
Like
you want to do?
I don't know right now, but it's not this though. You'll figure out what you don't want to do versus what you want to do quicker. But yeah, I don't want to be working. I don't want to be doing this like 9 to 5 and like this. That's what this is though.
It ain't
You know what I'm
fun.
saying?
It ain't fun like it used to be.
Yeah, because it got too political. You know how political it got and how the people start turning and all that stuff. And I'm just not that type of person though. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's on top in this
It's
game, the people that's running it is not my pick of the crop. Like it's not my type of people I hang around. Like and it severely change you too, especially a person like me. Like I just be really in it to help niggas out and shit though, and move shit forward. But niggas be in it for a whole different other reason though.
I'm happy. Like it's funny. You never know how. Like asking somebody how it's gonna go. because I don't like trying to plan interviews. Like, yeah, I have things I want to ask, and of course people want to know. But I'm happy you saying this because I think a lot of niggas go into this shit thinking like even if they're successful, because you've been wildly successful, it's always just gonna be.
I mean, they think what they want. Yeah, I don't think I've been successful though. I think I've been fucked over plenty of times. Cause I see what niggas is supposed to be. I see what niggas done went, and I see where I'm at though. You put that on the scale.
You don't think? Hold on. Like, and I'm not. I ain't gonna argue with you, but you don't think you're successful?
I'm telling you, I'm not. Cause I already know the potential of what things can be versus what things are at, and I can tell you this is not a level of success that is something to be happy about or anything, you know what I'm saying? This is all still just work, you know what I'm saying? It's more like a realizing and learning factor. Like right now, y'all got to see everybody that I've been around that and catapulted around me and stuff though. That's the level of success that you know. That's the level of success though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't degrading what I done, but shit, knowing where some people at and knowing where I'm at and knowing what I make, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of lead me back to the point of being like, I'm not as successful as people pay me out to be in my eyes though. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with a lot of people. I've done a lot of things though, but if people don't know, then I feel like it really don't matter though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that people don't really know. You know what I'm saying? And it's show. I done shit for almost 10 years straight. You know what I'm saying? People still don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like that shit just, you know, like.
That's like, I ain't gonna lie. I hear what you saying, and all that shit sounds to me is like just drive. It's like honestly, from the outside looking in, I've been close enough to see like what you've done. You can't tell a man making 60,000 a year with a house and kids, right, and just got a normal life. If he feels he's successful, he's successful. So if you telling me, and for yourself, you don't feel as successful as you want to be, all that shit sounds to me is like you just want to do more. Like, but you want to do more in a way where these motherfuckers understand what the fuck going on. And I'm not talking about the industry. I'm talking about people.
Yeah, I'm really not. I don't know. I'm just kind of over it at this point, though. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to do the 9 to 5 and stuff, I can hop in and do the 9 to 5 and do that shit better than anybody, though. It's just that just ain't what nigga hard at. So it ain't like what I like doing. So it ain't like I'm gonna go in there and want to do that shit. I don't want to go to the studio. I don't want to do a lot of things that pertain to anything that ain't got something to do with what I got going on.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I mean, when you put out a lot, you gotta want to get something back. Like, you have to have something for yourself. You can't keep pouring out so much that you feel empty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't feel empty. I just feel like I placed a lot of shit in the wrong place, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just at a point where it's like, man, I can't sit here and just have fun with it and be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm successful. Like, this is what's going on. Hell nah, this ain't what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know this ain't what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people on the inside, though, you know, this is not what's going on. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm just in it on some 9 to 5 shit though. I used to be on here on some like, I fuck with doing this shit though, heavy though.
Yeah.
When it all made sense, but you know now I'm like, man, you know, like it's cool, but you know I'm talented at it too. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do this shit very well. I know how to do this shit better than most of the people that's getting recognition for doing this shit though. I've been doing this shit for so long and still ain't got no recognition for it though. I'm like, man, shit. You know, like it's like I'm like scraping the pot with people who actually knowing what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? After so long, it's kind of like, man, really, it'd be like, man, this shit, nah, this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's great. I get what you're saying, and it's funny. I hear super talented people like you. Like I said, I've been around, so I watch. Like, I've seen less talented people than you. Like, yes, catapult, but I'm gonna say this. Like you said, dealing with people in this shit, right? The quality of person you're gonna deal with in the music industry is like you dealing with a bunch of fucking hustlers.
yeah, but the one thing I be trying to tell people, I don't have to though. You know what I'm saying? Like just cause this shit look good. Everybody always want this shit till they get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always want this shit till they get it, but man,
Then
like,
it don't be what it is when they actually.
man, this ain't what you really like doing. Like, bro, I've really found out music is not what I really like doing. I really enjoy being happy. Just doing some whole other shit though. Doing this music shit is stressful though. It became stressful when it became like a job. When niggas start making it a job. When I start being in a rat race with other producers and shit though, and all this extra shit though. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit get exhausting. Like, you know, like it's cool. I can keep on doing it though, but like shit, it's getting like into a real state though. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's exhausting.
it's exhausting. And financially it's exhausting too because like even shit, I've been in a fucked up deal since I got in the game. You know what I'm saying? Where a nigga getting half of my bread from the jump from the time y'all heard Sonny Digital all the way up until probably like a year or two ago. The niggas getting half of everything that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing only half of my money and shit though. So it's like then when you get to the end point of that shit though, and you see how much money you didn't see, it'd be like maybe I really wasn't that successful though. Shit, I was just having a good time, but shit, man, like, you know, like shit. But then with me going through all that shit and everybody seeing it though and not really like coming back and helping, I'm expressing to them what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody go up through there and don't help your boy out knowing what's going on. And like a lot of this shit is like, man, I understand I put myself in a bad contract though when I was young at the beginning, but I kind of like sacrificed myself though for everybody else to kind of make their way though, you know what I'm saying? Because I picked up a lot of knowledge and I could tell niggas what to do and what not to
Shit,
do.
I watched you do it.
I know, and
Like
so it's like,
you've told me shit I ain't listened to, and I've said it on this podcast before. I should have listened, but at the same time, like yes, you've helped. No, but the fact that you're able to help, that you was able to impart. Like I've watched you change, like literally say I'm gonna change this man's life and do it. Like I'm gonna tell you from the outside. I'm gonna tell you just from my personal experience. I thank you, cause you've done shit for me that like my fucking like my family wouldn't help me with. But at the end, that's it. For me, bro. That shit is success in itself because I see it as like
it is though, but it's like
the seeds you plant.
when it's time for everybody to kind of like reciprocate that same energy towards me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never 100% there, like how I would do it for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I see how I do things for people, and that's why I'm slowing down on doing things for people though, cause I go over the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to somebody how I want it. You know what I'm saying?
I had to learn this. You only could do for people what you feel like. I only would do for people what I feel like they'll go out their way to do for me. So if
Well,
their effort is going match that,
I can't really put it on the scale because I know what type of person I am though. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you're gonna do for me. I know what I'm gonna do for you.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like my shit is a one way road though. I'm all about being a good person, doing the right things, making the right moves and shit though, and you know what I'm saying, doing all the right shit. And that's what I'm banking on with the other person or with anybody too. With shit, man. Look, maybe you could do the right thing too. It don't really hurt to do the right thing though. But shit, ain't nobody looking at it like that. Everybody looking to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Everybody really fucking up in this little time span of life and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We only here for a limited amount of time, and you throwing your morals out the window. You know what I'm saying? Just to live for this X amount of time or do whatever it is to get by. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, we gotta get judged somewhere else after this, though, and it's gonna be based off your morals and stuff, and how you treat people, and you know the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? But like
I
right
feel
now,
you gonna be judged here by your morals. I feel
I
what
mean,
you're saying about when you
gonna
pass
be
on.
judged. You gonna be judged here by your morals, but it don't hold no weight here. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold no weight here because Because you ain't got no reason to live by no morals here, but because there's nobody to tell you not to. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to no gate. You ain't going like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I hear what you're saying. Unless you're getting judged by them 12, you ain't.
It's like,
yeah. If you can stay out of trouble, you can do what the fuck you want, pretty much.
Man, when I say judge, I mean higher power. Like you gotta get.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, like these, like I don't know. Like it's just crazy, bro. Like.
I see
you just everybody just need they just like I can't play in the game though because I know that this game ain't gonna last forever though, and I don't want to look back on myself and be like, oh, that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? No, I did some fuck shit though.
You
know
sold
what I'm saying?
yourself for music.
You sold yourself in any type of way, any type of fashion, doing anything that's not you. You did something that you did something that ain't you. You did something that just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That shit lay heavy on people's conscience, especially when they get the time to actually think about it though. And everybody gonna have a time to think about all the shit they did, regardless if it's the last day that you living on this earth and you know you about to die, or sometime in between, or you know what I'm saying. But everybody gonna have their day where they gonna think about, they gonna regret everything they did that was like just.
That wasn't right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? On my days and shit, though, I don't want to have none of that shit on my conscience. Like, I did this shit wrong. Like, I did this. I wasn't supposed to do this. Like, You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
but it ain't. Like I said, I mean, you ain't. Nobody ain't perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect, but niggas know. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
you right,
If I want,
nigga.
if niggas want me to respect you perfectly like a person and shit though, when you know shit, act like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act like you got morals. You gotta act like
But you,
everything.
I say this. Like I see the people you around on the daily. You got worthy people around you. I say this. Whatever happened in the past, right? Because a lot of this shit, I feel like it do stem from relationships. Because like I said, I've watched you change niggas' life where they didn't have no fucking options before.
Everything stems from something though, but I'm not really. I'm more of a, I just sit back and learn. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, I wouldn't be talking about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just that everybody asks me about this shit though. Everybody when we get in front of the cameras, you know what I'm saying? Everybody might say something and you know I gotta correct them though. But everything do stem from something though. But it's not fueling or powering this shit though. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing for anything that I'm going through is just take it as a learning lesson and just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is just drop advice on it and tell niggas how I maneuver through this shit though, or what I think about it, or how I move, or the real about it though. That's one thing everybody should know about me though. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell you
As you
how I
shouldn't.
feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like like I don't like me not wanting not I ain't saying not wanting to do music, but just not being like having the love for it, like how niggas used to and shit though. That
Yeah.
shouldn't be nothing surprising for somebody. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really know what I've been going through and shit though, as far as production and being an artist, all type of shit though, y'all shouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point though, like especially if you've been knowing for like X amount of time though, like and then like all the shit that niggas be going through that you know a lot of people don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot of stuff though that kind of factor all this stuff in though, but it's all like a learning and growing process though. You know what I'm saying? I just take and learn and absorb and just I take from all of my experiences. You know what I'm saying?
I think anything worthwhile is gonna give you a reason to want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like any person worthwhile is gonna give you a reason to be around them or have them around. So like music, if music is what you love, or if you ever had a real love for it or affinity for it, like I feel like if anything has been poisoned by something, and in this case it's like the business, because
But I don't even, now looking back on it, like I'm like, bro, I can't be in business with. I can't do this business. This business is not really fit for nobody, bro, except for like schemers and shit though. I'm not no schemer. I ain't no. I
yeah,
don't do
nah,
that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
but
really not
you ain't
fit.
lying.
I'm not fit for this. You know what I'm saying? I am not fit for this business. I'm not fit for saying doing fucked up deals. I'm not fit for none of this shit though, because like I said, I got conscience, I got morals. I know when I get to that gate, I'm gonna have to answer to all this shit that I was just doing, all this fucked up shit. And I ain't got no time to be trying to explain myself like why I did X, Y, and Z to make it through life that don't even matter no more.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
shit,
So
I
you
got.
know what I'm saying?
I definitely hear you on
Everybody
that.
say they spiritual. Everybody do the thank God and all this shit. They say all this stuff though, but then do all this other stuff though, which don't really add up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm be like, man, hey man, y'all gotta have some morals about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I look like I look at it like this, bro. On a life level, everything you're saying is right. I can't like you can't tell somebody personally how to feel or how they're gonna react to like things that's going on. I say as far as like business, like I understand and like I could sit here and say yes, it's 100% truthful what you're saying, and it makes me understand things I probably never even asked you before. You know what I'm saying? As I seen the outcome and shit, and I'm like, why that happen? And the way you explain it is like, yeah, I don't need to do niggas like that. And it's funny, people would you've introduced me to so many niggas like behind the scenes, like you'll realize like they might have had to do a lot of shit that they not more like maybe they are morally wit, you know what I'm saying? But they may not have been wit at a time in their life. Like, yeah, that may not have been a good idea. Or if it was in a different forum, they would not dare do that shit. If that was some street shit, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga wouldn't do that because it's like, yeah, this might get me hurt.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah,
But this a different game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like that's what I'm saying, like, you know, it's just different morals, you know what I'm saying? Like it's morals to everything though. Ain't no morals in the music industry and this is something new. You know what I'm saying? So you had to have some type of morals or something, some type of learning before you got here. Cause niggas everybody who in here wasn't born in and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas come from good places to be for real, for real. You
But
know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's all the niggas though. I think the problem is with the ownership for real.
The ownership as far as what, the white people? Nah,
If you don't own your own shit, if
that
you
shit don't
can't do
start with
what
them
you
white
want,
people. That shit does not start with them white people, man. That shit does not start with them white people, bro. That shit start with us, bro. When niggas get hot, you can do what you want, bro. You can say what you want. You become as powerful as these other niggas and shit. Though it's just the niggas on they do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. They'll do some shit like they'll do what they want. They got the power now. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be mad at it though. They earn their power, shit. You know, but
I just don't get not reaching back
I
or
mean,
not dealing with niggas that helped you get there. I don't understand. It's not how I was like raised or brought up or
me neither. That's why I always help niggas though. But you know, like I said, it took me like almost like I done this shit so many times. It just took me all the way up and not all the way up until now, but like, cause I still help niggas though. But it just helped. Like at this point now, I realize like this, like these niggas really,
it's who you
really
help.
don't fuck with niggas though. Like it's all everybody opportunists. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just trying to get to the next spot. Everybody trying to catch the next whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
I
You
think
know.
it's a difference though in identifying what's going to work and identifying who actually fucks with you. Cause I know niggas personally who fuck with you.
You
Like
know, I do, but
I know niggas that'll
it's
hurt niggas for you. Like
a certain
me being one of them. Like it
it's a
ain't.
certain stretch. Like you know, like for me, I don't really know. You know, like shit. I always been on some man shit. Always held my shit down dolly all by myself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who always came around was always like, it wasn't like I caught and asked for anybody to come and be around or anything though. So I always been so used to doing everything on my own, being alone, handling all my situations on my own, going through my situations on my own, handling other people's situations. You know what I'm saying? Like I always did that shit dolly. So I've been used to that shit though. Even when niggas don't reach back, I'm kind of used to like working by myself, making the shit work. So it don't really affect me though. It's just the moral value of it though that be affecting me. I be like, man, y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't make no sense.
You
Though. You know what I'm
might
saying?
listen.
Like,
I
but
tell you, as
I ain't,
somebody that care, you might not think if you might not feel like it affects you. It might not affect your everyday, your balance as far as getting your shit done, doing what the fuck you be doing, cause that's you. That's who you are. But the shit chips away at you because you do like when you put in so much, yo, you expect something back. Like you
bro.
expect at
I ain't
least
gonna
at
lie.
worst effort. Like I do. I don't give a
I ain't
fuck
gonna say,
what a nigga tell
bro.
me.
I don't
Like
never really expect nothing back though. But the way that it's supposed to
you
work though,
should.
nah. I mean, I ain't say nah. If you do something like you really, you shouldn't expect nothing from nothing. Period though, because you never know what anything gonna turn out like. Period though. So it's nothing to expect from anything though. Not with me. I don't expect nothing from nothing though. But it just be like dog, like. Only thing I expect, I guess, is morals. Just if anything though, like it's just like common sense. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's not common. But I mean, shit, like
It's not. I say like I said. A nigga listen. A nigga might not be able to. I might be able to give a nigga $1. He might not be able to give me that dollar back. But if I know he'll run up the street for me to handle some shit for me, like he could always have my dollar. Cause at the end of the day, like his effort, like a nigga said, I heard it's my favorite rap line right now. My loyalty is good as any favor I can lend you. You feel me? I could give you whatever, but just know I'm here with you. Like that shit matters for more. Like there are like regardless of what you think, like I said, I know niggas that speak of you, behind your back, always well of you because niggas care. Like, but I understand what you're saying because yes, it's a bunch of fucked up people out here.
yeah, but I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping on nothing. Never nothing. No, that's why I keep trying to tell everybody. Like my thing is, bro, I've been doing this shit by myself, completely by myself. You know what I'm saying? For ages. You know what I'm saying? Never asked anybody to help me with anything. Never asked anybody for no money. Never asked nobody to stay with them. Never asked nobody to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I never did any of that. I always took care of everything by myself though. So I always knew like me being alone, like or me being by myself, that's something that I always been used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to. I'm not surprised with how shit play out and how people move and shit though. Like to be honest though, it just be I'd be more surprised that people be surprised about it though. When I tell them like, oh, this was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't what it really is though. Like
I mean, but it is surprising because you don't expect like when you're not of that, right? if you not like that, yeah, it's gonna sound surprising when a nigga, if you say like, yo, I helped this nigga make $100,000 and like it ain't being reciprocated. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know,
you see what 50 out here doing, niggas.
I'm
niggas
so talented. I'm so talented. I think my mind work beyond music, bro. I done figured out how to make this shit. I done figured out how to do all this shit though. Like, I feel like that's just a niche and some shit though. Like, bro, like I feel like my mind is, bro. Man, there's so much ways to make money around this motherfucker that didn't be stressing in this music industry and shit, bro. Like, and trying to fight, and you know what I'm saying. I'd rather have this shit a hobby. That's my biggest thing. If I can make this shit a hobby, where I ain't depending on this shit to make no money or anything like that, or where it's at the point where I really don't give a fuck about this shit because I got X, Y, and Z going on over here.
What else you like doing?
I mean, I don't think that's up to nobody. I don't really want to tell nobody what I like doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody else start liking what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you shit.
I'm not. I'm really. I don't know. I like doing a lot of shit though. But I mean, it ain't no secret though. My mind just worked differently, man. Like I just got I didn't get to where I was at off of being dumb and shit though. I not being talented. I not knowing what to do. I ain't like I was born into the music either though. I taught myself everything about this shit though. So it's like me doing that. I know that my mind kind of strong to where if I wanted to do something else, I can do it too. You know, it's just this just the foundation to allow everything to happen though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm happy you know that, because that is a part of you that you share with people that they love you for. Like, you got real fan. Like, look at your Twitter feed. Like,
that shit be cool. Everything be cool, but I when y'all see it how I see it for myself, you know what I'm saying, and where I know I'm supposed to be it and shit though, then everybody gonna understand. Like, okay, well, dang, I really see it, but right now it's really not doing what it need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It seems cool. You know what I'm saying? Especially for people that's trying to get up there. You know what I'm saying? But for me, being there and seeing what's going on and what's around me and stuff, you know, I really know what's going on. Like, man, like it's cool. You know, I might have a couple of fans, but not so many. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know, like it's not no, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like my whole career been weird. I've been in the rat race the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what other producers was out with me at the time, I was always in the little rat race with everything and stuff. So, like, you know, like I just never really got to get the proper shine and no aspect though. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hold on. Black got a question.
I kind of got the same sentiments as John. You know, from the outside looking in. I feel like, you know, you get the credit. Like when the newer producers come out, they always show you your love. So my question is, like, where do you feel you should be at?
Man, I feel like, all right, you see what you saying, just producers and stuff, bro. I done you know, like that's just a certain demographic. You can really categorize that into all niggas on the slick. That's 95% niggas. So I'm missing bitches and everything.
No, I wouldn't say that though. I wouldn't say just niggas.
I'm giving you, like, I know what you're saying, but I'm giving you like facts though. Like I'm telling you about my fans that I know that's my fans. My core fans is,
I know
a lot of niggas. It's less bitches than niggas.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, when the producer say it, I speak for them, so they hear everything I say. They see everything I do. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother crowd of people, like the regular average person who just a consumer and stuff though, who might only just to skim through and heard Sonny possibly as being a producer. So I just got stuck in that box in that world with them and stuff though. So it's nothing I can do outside of them producing wise that'll make sense. You know what I'm saying? So if I do anything outside of producing, which I've been doing, which is DJing, goddamn, rapping, goddamn, doing pop-ups, doing all this shit though, but they don't look at me in that aspect though. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna think about me in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna support me in that aspect. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's a bad thing? Because I mean, I think
hell yeah.
But when you think of LeBron James, you think basketball.
But hold on.
Not really.
I get what he's saying. Let me say no. I'm saying this because I see what he does. Like, I see the merch, I see the vision. I see like what I want to know is, what do you feel like, say in a perfect world, what could be done outside of what you already doing? Because I know
and that's what I'm saying. I at this point I don't really know what else it is to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's on the other end of the people to really do their job now with me though, because it's gonna be, at this point, it's like, shit, I done everything.
Fucking label, always. It's always on the fucking label.
So I think that goes.
I ain't gonna put it.
Support my man, cause he out here.
What's that validation for you? What you feel that validation for you would be?
Validation would be, I feel like, Bro, it's a lot of people who don't know me, bro. It's a lot of people who don't know me, and they know other people though, other producers, other things. You know what I'm saying? That's done less monumental things. You know what I'm saying than me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? And so like, and it's a lot of them though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of them get a lot more. It's the clout times right now. It's not the work that I really put in. Like, man, look, bro.
But you doing one man work. You doing two man's work.
Look, bro. Like when you go look at a house, when you look at a house and you see a nice ass house, the last thing you thinking about is what that shit's sitting on, which is the foundation. You looking at how big and how nice this shit look, just standing up, all the rooms, everything inside this motherfucker. But y'all forgot, if this foundation was not here, if this ground wasn't here, none of anything else would be there.
Possible. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep, got you.
The most important thing is like almost it's getting walked on. You see in the bottom of your foot, so it's the less thought about thing there, but the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like you gotta think it's getting normalized though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like to walk on the floor, the most important thing at this house, the shit that's holding this shit up though. You putting your feet on this motherfucker though. So what you don't care about this motherfucker. You appreciate that it's here, but you don't really like be like, you don't think if it wasn't here
until it fucks up.
Gravity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Until it fucks up, you ain't worried about it.
Yeah. Basically, or you don't really. It's nothing that you feel like it's always supposed to be here. It's ground. It's a foundation everywhere around this motherfucker though. You know the streets are foundation. You know what I'm saying? It's holding up all these cars, holding up all this shit though. But we feel like we kind of obligated to have a street though.
But look at what we ascribe that to. When the niggas say, "Yo, I'm going outside. I'm going in them streets." You are the streets, my nigga. Like.
I got a question.
But when I understand that though. But what I'm saying though is what I'm saying. It got so normalized. You know what I'm saying? For people just to be on the streets. You know what I'm saying? People to walk on it. People feel like this is supposed to be here.
No, I got.
You know what I'm saying? Like okay,
I got what you saying.
like bro, like niggas is on some like you don't understand that it wasn't that before this. It was something else before this though. It was nothing there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't there, you wouldn't like people. Like I said, people feel like they it's an obligation to life. They haven't seen it without it before. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think you know what it is. It's weird, and I say it's weird because the time we in a fucking microwave time, right? So it's so many new niggas. It's fucked up. You lumped in with a bunch of like niggas that whose talent is basically like lesser, but they can be there. They can show face. So if a nigga like the bullshit, like I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't hating, but I don't really feel that Pop Smoke shit. Like I like that line. I'm a thought get me lit. It's funny, but outside of that, it's like, what is this? Like this is what we doing up there, and I'm not with it. But Izzy got a question. I'm gonna run off camera right quick. I got a piss.
It's all good. What's up, my guy?
What's up,
so,
bro?
I just had a question because, like, I seen you grinding from the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I seen you, you know, everything, you know what I mean? So, to me, I'm like, we kind of in the same, like, not in the same boat, but, like, as far as, like, the grind, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you get tired of, like, because Atlanta's the same shit over and over again. Like, it's different people, but same events, the same, you know, the same shit over and over again. So do you think that you got to, because you already built one island, do you feel like because that island is already where it's set, do you feel like you got to start a whole new island, like whether it's in movie or whether it's in like a whole another lane?
You know, I don't know, but you know, like I'm just really not interested in keep on building on this island though. You know what I'm saying? This island gonna be, it's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm just more so kind of like, I'm trying to be a business person though, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and people be mad at that, like, that you trying to expand your business in any type of aspect, like, they want you to stay on your island. I'll be like, nah, like, you know, the only reason people don't like it though, because they can see it too, you know what I'm saying, like, man, bro, like, it's like, all right, I'm trying to look at something like an example, like, it's like this Tropicana might own Snapple too. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't know it's owned by Snapple and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? They make two different kind of juices and shit, though. If it would have been Tropicana Snapple or something like that, if that was the name of the new Tropicana or something like that, they probably been like, ugh, no, we just like the regular Tropicana. You know what I'm saying? We want the old shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you like kind of like, it's kind of, I can't really explain it though. Like you kind of got to.
I think I get you though, because I feel like I talk about this all the time. Like if you a barber, for instance, and you a celebrity barber, and all of a sudden you want to be an actor, and you asking all your celebrity clients to put you on the game for acting, even though y'all done been together for 15 years, like that's a whole new island. Like they don't know you for that, so it's like I feel like, and when you made mention to like being able to like learn music, like I feel like you can learn anything, like in a certain period of time and be, you know what I mean?
You can definitely learn, bro. Anything you can learn, anything, bro. All these, even like, man, let's say for instance, Blueface. Let's even take it back to Waka. Waka was not a good rapper when he came out, bro. When he first came out, he was not good at rapping, bro. But like over time, same with Blueface was gonna happen. Over time, they're gonna get better as they keep on doing this shit. They're gonna snap into place. They're gonna learn certain things. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna dust this shit off and like get it to the point where it need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, it's a time thing though too. Like, you know, like I'm consciously kind of like making the business move now. Like when I started doing the production and doing all that stuff, I was kind of like subconsciously doing everything and building everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the midst of just working though too. But like now it's kind of like now I'm conscious about everything that's going on. I'm conscious about everything that's going wrong. I'm conscious about everything that's going right. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of pick out my wrong and right moves versus back then though where everything was kind of like just right as long as I just keep on making beats and shit though. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like right now I'm just kind of like I said, consciously going through the hardships of trying to pursue an actual dream though again, or do something else. You know what I'm saying? Or
New shit. It's all beginnings all over again. It's
So-
back
so-
to the drawing board.
Is that as far as like, does that entail still being an artist? Cause like, I'm gonna ask you something off camera. I mean off camera, cause I don't even know if you got this idea, and if you do, like I don't want like niggas to even think like.
mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you could place yourself in that like in the industry in a way where it's like, all right, boom, I'm here, and you getting those views, looks, and likes. Like, you don't think there's outside of like just your social media presence in itself, you don't think there's anything else that you can do right now to move yourself forward?
I mean,
as far as the sheer volume of music.
All right, well, look, all right, there's a lot of things I can do if I wasn't who I was already. You know what I'm saying? But it's just people already got an ideal standard of who I am and how I should do certain things, or how I'm supposed to move, or you know what I'm saying, that hinders me from doing other like certain things that people are able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like just because of who I am, just because I'm Sonny Digital, people do know me, but not like for that though. But it just kind of still hindered me from like doing certain things though too though. Like shit, I want to be out here every night doing the hustle and grind and shit though. You know what I'm saying? But really, realistically, like niggas and times is past that now though. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, you don't gotta do the 30 nights.
I don't have to. I don't have to though. But then again, shit like that definitely will help. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like it's just that, like I said, it ain't that I'm bigger than that though. But it's like, man, like bro, like man, we done that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm just trying to figure something different out to do. I don't really know. Like with the music and shit though, it's so unpredictable. I can't really predict how to do this shit like right now.
The funny thing is that about what you saying, like I listen to these niggas talk like incessantly. I listen to a bunch of music podcasts and everybody says it. It's not about the music. And I get what you like. I didn't understand it before, but I get what you're saying, because it's like the music is great. Like I don't listen to shitty music. Like, yeah, I'm older, but I don't listen to whack shit. Even the new niggas, like, some of them have fire, and I fuck with some of it, but all of it is not it. But I hear what you saying, because I don't hear no book, like, and it's not even no, this ain't no dick rider shit. Like, the music is fire. Like, I understand what you're saying, but people is not accepting it for that. And I guess you're going to have to do, either you're going to have to do what Cole did, and just build just keep building on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, organically. Because that's all you can do. Like, all you can do is just keep building your fan base, because I get what you're saying. Like, the niggas is there. But maybe you gotta bring one for the ladies. Like,
man, I got all this shit though, but it's more so like you gotta understand like how I feel too now. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact all these records is good though, and if y'all gonna treat this record like that, why should I give y'all this record over here? You know what I'm saying? Y'all treated my I'm the Man record like it wasn't nothing when I did it, but then when 50 Cent got it, y'all treated it like it was just some gold and platinum and shit though. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, when people hear my original version, they be like, that was better than that one. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it wasn't exposed like that though. When that shit happened, that made me realize that the people really just out here fucking with me. Like they subconsciously fuck with me. They don't know they fuck with me.
But you know, cause Chris Brown wasn't on yours, was he?
He wasn't.
But you know why though? Like
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie.
his was- that
Nah,
first
the
one was
nigga,
harder.
the nigga that was on his
So-
body, like,
so
no,
look,
no, this
what
is
happened?
crazy,
What
but
happened?
Kendall bodied that.
So what happened? What happened? Kendall was known that he didn't do nothing that Chris Brown did, bro.
who did this
Kendall was on. He was on the background vocals. That's it. But he wasn't like on no goddamn. We just doing vocals and shit though.
Nah, yeah.
None of that shit though. You know what I'm saying? But motherfucking what was your question again, bro?
Nah, I was kind of saying like we know why the Chris Brown one kind of got the love it did.
Kinda, and then again, it kinda, but it didn't though too though, because bro, I don't really know if one went platinum though. I went gold. You know what I'm saying? But I think the one that I did, that's the one that had went like gold, because that's the one that was originally out for a minute and shit though. But I'm pretty sure the Chris Brown one was a remix, bro. A part of me and 50 deal was to keep me on the record and stuff though, because I sold him the song for, man, I sold him the song for so cheap, bro. Like on some street shit, like, man, a little over $5,000, bro. No crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my whole thing was like, okay, I'm gonna sell you this for that, and you know what I'm saying, and just keep me on the record and shit though. Which he did, he kept his word, but then he did the remix that put Chris Brown on there, and I understand the political move on that. I was like, okay, we want this shit to go up. Boom, put him on there, that shit went up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I produced it still too. That was another thing. So I still was like, in my eyes, I'm still winning, and I wrote the song too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, I'm still really winning, like on the back end though. But like I said, like it just took for 50 Cent to pull all them stunts for people to realize that the core song was a good song. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, when we tear all these pieces back and shit though, and you know when it come down to it, it's gonna be little old Sonny right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I'm like, man, like, you know, like sometimes I be like double thinking myself though, but then I always gotta think about that situation though. I was like, bro, like people know what's up, but they don't know what's up though. It's like a subconscious thing though. Like it took for 50 Cent. We talking about 50 Cent. He wasn't even hot at the time. You know what I'm saying?
But that power turned him up.
That song on the music side, that brought him back.
The funny shit was when he put it on Power. Yeah, it was like, what the fuck is that? And it was funny. Like I remember when he did this shit and put this shit out. Like yeah, it did 100,000, and it was like yeah. Then 50 put it out. It was funny. We was talking to our folks the other day, and I told him like yeah that Sonny did that song, and he ain't know. So he was like, I played this shit for him. We was at the studio or whatever, and we came back, we was at the crib, and he was like, I had told him for the Sonny, and Sonny like, he was like, damn, that shit was harder than the old record. He was like, I thought that was 50. That was 50 best record in the last like 5-10 years damn near.
That's what everybody tell me when they be seeing me. But I mean, that's the last record he really put out that he pushed in like so long though. So it was gonna do what it was gonna do, but like I don't know. Like that just kind of just go to show me like, man, like shit, bro. Like that nigga look just like E, bro.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah,
Shout out to E. Shout out to Zion Williamson, man.
But
Shout out to RJ Barrett too.
yeah,
though.
bro.
I got another question. I saw the work video. I thought that joint was dope. So a lot of your videos are like showing your personality. Do you feel like that's something that you plan on continuing, like doing a lot more visuals where it's showing your personality? I feel like that is, because that's like another side of us, like, you know what I'm saying, that we don't really get a chance to see. Like, is that something you plan on doing?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing it. It just costs a lot of money to keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I got my label, but they ain't really like on they shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and bad them though, but like shit, it's like they ain't really they ain't supporting me to where it's like I can just be out here just going like ridiculously crazy every time though. So I kind of gotta, you know, like I gotta put like hard thought into my shit though, get my shit done myself though. So it's a little more work though, but definitely like the shit I'm on is on some showing like all the visuals I do. I want to like from now on or even from back then, I want them to all kind of like have some memory value in it, like people can remember it and shit though. You know, like how the videos used to be back in the day, like how
Hype Williams and them niggas.
No. Busta Rhymes. You remember the fucking Busta Rhymes
The vibe
video?
I got, yeah.
Give me some more. Nah, give me some more. When he had in the
Yeah, that shit was.
what was that one?
Give
No.
me some more with him in the middle of the camera with the fisheye. He's like in the camera with the pigtail braids.
That and then what was that? Him running around? Was that the same song? He running around the house and stuff.
That same video.
And chasing the girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, like shit like that. You see how like I can remember that video and the way it happened and shit.
Nah,
I
back
want,
in the day, the videos was cold.
I want to say I want shit like that's gonna stick to you and stuff though. But like I said, just take it. It really don't take too much more money. It just take a lot more thought though. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't really take too much to shoot the video. It was just more so coming up with the ideal and actually executing the ideal. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what really costs. Like you know what I'm saying? But like
That was a long ass day. That shit was fun though.
yeah, but really like all them visuals and stuff. I want them to be like. So when people see me, they just like, you know, they already got me in some producer boxes. So now I want them to take me out that box. So I'm not about to be in here just being like on some. I want to be like not a character, but shit. Then I want to add like just some more like kind of like a release side to the game, because it's like on some like everybody either too gangster or too on the other side of the wall. Like I just kind of want to be somewhere in the middle, like on some man. Look, I'm just on some regular cool, just. You know, just chill, like doing my thing type shit though. Yeah, just having fun, like enjoying this shit though, bro. Like I ain't trying to be no gangster or trying to be too soft over there. I'm just trying to really just enjoy the fruits of the label.
Be normal.
You know?
That video definitely did it. That video definitely had you in a different light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I've been knowing you for a minute. So like seeing that video, it's what, 2019? Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like a character I haven't seen before. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Well, that's always been here though. You know, I just can't wait for more people to see it though. When people see it though, like I'm really just doing this to like. I feel like if I'm making music at this point too, I'm like, if I'm doing anything, I'm just as on some like not proving, but I gotta prove myself. Like every time I'm like on some, I gotta prove myself to everybody though, because everybody love counting me out. Everybody love putting me on the back burner, and I always come through and shit though. So at this point, like when I'm working too, it's more so. I guess my motivation, if I do get motivated, it'll be like, bro, I gotta prove, but it's like shit, man. Oh man, I gotta show these niggas I can go crazy again. Don't put this shit together, boom. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta look at it this way, like this time, like you won't need no validation from nobody else.
It's not no validation. I ain't looking for no validation, but it's more so like it's something for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I'm
man,
talking about self-validation.
Like,
I'm talking about you're gonna feel it all within yourself. Because
bro, what I'm saying though, I already know. I already tell it, bro. Nobody production wise or music wise is really like no threat to me, like none like that though, unless you just like super talented. It's like it's some super talented people out there that I'll be like, oh, whoa, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing your thing, but a lot of people that's getting praised and shit though is not super talented. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not what sales like. What sales like now is.
But that's not true though. That's not true.
No, super talented do sell, and it stays
super
there,
talented sells super good. It's just that it's not a lot of super talented people doing it though. If you actually took your time and if it was
it's not a lot of super talented. It is a lot of super talented people doing it. It's not a lot of super talented people being promoted at that level because they can't be controlled. Usually, super talented people like look. Even though you said you got in a bad deal when you were young, you would not sign that deal now because like you have the information. I've watched you seek out information from people before you. Like, I've never seen you shit on a nigga older than you, like, oh, this nigga older than me and I'm more advanced than him, so fuck what he gotta say. Like, I've seen, what was the nigga, what was the old, I don't wanna call him old, but the older dude, it was back in 516, it was like Ron Shaw. Was it?
Ron?
Yeah, dope producer, like, he had information. The motherfucker had all types of information. I've seen you like seek out, like, I'm not talking about like Arizona Ron. I'm talking about the produce. Like, I remember, like, yeah. But people like that have watched you seek out information. Those things like are gonna push you forward. Like when you're listening to people like that came before you, seen what they did, like the Shorty Reds, and you know what I'm saying, like. Yeah, a lot of young niggas, they don't really do that now because it's like, it's cookie cutter. Like, you can go, ask for beats on Twitter. You're going to go through 100 emails and you might find 2 or 3 niggas that's decent.
That's a fact.
And the other 97 niggas is all going to sound like a different version of some type of other nigga. Mm-hmm. Like, it's bad when you can go on YouTube and type in XY type of beat.
It's not bad. I can't say it's bad. It's kind of like I said something about that too. That's not really bad. Just just coming from the other side, being a producer. I always wanted to be like, not always wanted to be, but it was like shit. If a nigga making a type beat like you, that mean you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's showing some type of progression though. When a nigga want to do some shit like you.
No, I understand wanting to do it like you, right? But you wanted to do it like somebody else, right?
Yeah, but I was influenced heavily by other people before I can get my own sound and do my own thing, bro. I was heavily influenced by everybody who I liked, and that's why all my beats sounded like. I didn't put no type shit though. I didn't say that though, but shit that's.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
so
like,
it don't even matter that they put in type. It's basically like, yeah, you was doing that anyway, so you can't even
everybody gonna bite off of. That is where everything come from. Everybody gonna bite off a sound and you know what I'm saying, create your own sound.
You gotta have your sound manifest from that. Now I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like? Do you see the sound changing again?
The sound gonna change all the time, bro.
Like I'm talking about soon because it sounds.
Sound gonna change all the time, bro. Anybody can upload music. It's not hard no more, so the sound can change at any given moment. Like you know what I'm saying, nigga, upload a song that shit can go dumb, and that's the end of the whatever that last sound it was, shit.
Cause right now it's weird. It's so it's oh my gosh. It's like anything that sound a little bit different, even if it's not great, it's going up. Like I said, like that Pop Smoke record is not hot. Like I don't know. Maybe my ears is bad for it, but do you fuck with that shit, Black? You don't know
I heard it. I don't know about name.
Welcome to the party. Nah, it's like baby, welcome to the party. I'm a thought. Give me lit. Gun on my hip. Like it got a feeling. I'm not even gonna lie, but when you hear it, it's like this shit ain't it. Like I don't know. I guess me being from New York, I'm not vibing with that shit because I'm like, this don't sound like New York. Where the fuck is some Griselda? Yeah, he from Brooklyn, but I want to hear that. I want to hear some Griselda shit. Like he's a Crip nigga from Brooklyn though, but like the shit is cool, but it's not. It don't sound like what it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling my girl this shit about Don Q. Like I don't think Don Q is. Until Don Q start making like different type of records, I don't think he's ever gonna like blow through there. Cause I don't wanna hear North niggas trying to sound like South niggas. I don't wanna hear a nigga from the Bronx on double time. You feel what I'm saying? They not really checking for that. Like, you gotta sound different. If you can't differentiate yourself, even if you're not that talented, like you said, like what's the point? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get out this shit what you think you're going to get out this shit. But it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to get into this Sonny Digital, this work video.
Yeah.
It's off this Black Go-To. We got a lot. Like, what made you start working with Bo?
Cause when Travis Porter was popping, I always was like, man, shit, if I could. He was my favorite member out the group.
Okay.
That wasn't the point of me and him working though. We just worked because we was in the same industry. It was cool. Shit. Really, me and him got the same problems. We both skinny, so we kind of understood each other on a different level and shit though. So it was like not instant connection, but it was like, oh shit, you having these same problems with these clothes? Everybody taking all that with shit. I'm buying the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When I can connect with somebody on a different level other than music, I can respect somebody because that means that you're human though too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't just programmed to be some robot just talking. I need beats. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Yeah. Shout out to Bo. Bo is definitely the homie. That's the bro right there. But we about to get into this work video. Shit was extremely fun shooting. Like, shout out to GT Films, Sonny Digital,
Yes, sir.
Whole Rolling Records. Like, it was definitely a pleasure. You staying for after this video, or would you guys spin up out?
Yeah, I'm on the spin.
But yeah,
I gotta go back.
appreciate you for popping out. Headed back to the studio, wherever. It's Rolling Records 2019. Anything you want to plug, push, tell the folks about?
Y'all go get my new single, Work. It's out on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, anything. Y'all go get, y'all go watch the video. It's on YouTube, on WorldStar. It's everywhere. You know, go check it out. And wake up, man.
Shout out to Sonny Digital. This is Work. You ready, Black?